Welcome to Patty's Aquatics, and I'm Patty. Now, about a couple months ago, I had Corey from Aquarium Co-op on my live stream, and one of the subjects we talked about was his new fish food lines. And after the stream, he nicely sent me some of them, the Magic Nano Feed and the Easy Community Floating Pellets. So today I want to talk about this Magic Nano Feed. Now, I put this into the rotation of my fish foods the last 2 months, and I truly believe it is magic. It's true to its name. I really want to explain a little bit about this fish food and my experiences that I've had with it the last 2 months. Now, it's geared towards nanofish, fry, and shrimp, but truly any fish up to probably like 3 or 4 inches still can consume this. And I've had great success with this, not only with fry, but also some of my, well, not bigger fish, but up to my rams and shiners and stuff like that. They all love this food. Now, it has great ingredients as well. You know, if any ingredient list you want to look at, you always look at those top 3 ingredients. And with this one, it is whole krill meal, whole anchovy meal, and whole shrimp meal. So it's loaded with protein and it's great for your fish. But to really explain this food better and to show you just how magical it is, you got to see it in the water in your tank. So let me show you that. Well, we'll start off by demonstrating here in my rainbow shiner tank. I just threw some in and you can see that they are going nuts. They absolutely love this food. As you can see, it's staying within the water column. It moves around. It slowly moves with the flow of the water. And that's another cool thing about this. You can see what your water flow is like in your tank with these little pellets, because they'll move around with the flow of the water. And what's really cool too is they like to stick to things like this little pieces of algae and stuff. So if you have shrimp and snails in your tank, they'll also love to feed on that. And it stays in the water column for such a long time that it gives opportunities for multiple fish and different levels of fish that swim within your aquarium to be able to get those opportunities to be able to eat this food. And that's another thing that's magical about it, not just the fact that it can float within the water column. It truly gives you an opportunity for all different types of fish to be able to feed within your tank. So these are my shiners. They absolutely love it. And like I said, you can see the flow pattern of your tank. After I put it in on the top, it gets pushed by the wave maker across, and then you can sort of see it starting to work its way back. You can see that current that's within your aquarium. I think that's completely amazing too. But what about other tanks? What about tanks that have like sponge filters? Let me show you that. So this is my aquarium that has a sponge filter in it, so it has a little bit of different flow than the one with the wave maker above. I'll put some of the magic feed in the top here, and then we're going to see the fish start to eat it, and you're going to be able to see sort of how it flows with a sponge filter. And what it does as well is it starts to hit that water column. And again, what I love about this stuff as well, especially for like heavily planted tanks, this stuff will stick on plants and that, so it helps for shrimp and other inhabitants within your aquarium to be able to get a chance to get a snack on it. And my shrimp absolutely love it. The shrimp go nuts for this. I can see when I put this in the tank, sometimes the shrimp will hop off the plants or algae that they're on, and they'll go try to get some of it and eat it. And that's a great sign as well, because you want to make sure everything is fed within your aquarium, not just your fish. And this is a great opportunity with this food for that to happen, because again, like I mentioned earlier, it helps all different types of inhabitants and fish from different levels of the tank to be able to feed and eat off of this food. Another reason why I absolutely love it. But what else can feed off of this? I mentioned fry. So let me show you my fry that also love this food. Now these are some platinum Madaka rice fish that I have. And since I've gotten this magic feed, I've been feeding this a lot to them, and they absolutely love it as well. It's small enough for fry to be able to eat. It's small enough for a lot of the small fish, like I said. You can grow up fish with these. And what I love when it sits in the water column like this, it sort of mimics baby brine shrimp. And the fish absolutely go for it. And I find that to be really cool too. Not only can you grow fry out with this food, But like I said, it mimics that live food by staying in the water column like that. And it entices the fish, I believe, more to even want to eat more and be more active because they think they're actively maybe eating a live food. And again, it's full of protein and highly nutritious for them. So like I said, anything can eat this fish, from shrimp to fry. Bigger fish, like 3-4 inches long, probably up to even like rainbows would snack on this stuff. And you can see my shrimp back on that heater. He's going to town on it too. Look at, he can't get it enough. He's just eating like a smorgasbord. That is why this food is magic. Now, there's one other thing I'd like to see though. So if you're watching this, Corey, is there a way to possibly make this magic food in different size pellets and still have that possibility of being able to flow through the water column? Because I would absolutely love to see a bigger size pellet for this guy to be able to eat with and chase around within my aquarium. I can put some of this in here and he probably won't eat it because it's too small, but I guarantee you if it was a little bigger, this guy would go crazy for it. So I don't know if that's even a possibility, but I would love to see a little bit of a bigger pellet for some of these bigger fish as well, and be able to float within the water column. I think that'd be truly amazing. Just a little maybe possibility for a future line. Well, that was the Aquarium Co-op Magic Nano Feed. This is, I'm not going to lie, one of my favorite new fish foods. This stuff has done so well for me and my fish and the type of fish that I keep. And like I said, to be able to have that ability to be able to flow through the water, stay in that water column longer, and to be able to hit the different levels of the water with your current, to be able to feed all those different types of fish, I think that's highly beneficial and remarkable. And I'm very, very happy I was able to stumble across this and that Corey sent me this. Now, then also the other food, like I mentioned, that Easy Community Floating Pellets. This one I'll be testing out next, and we'll be doing a video on this soon. But I highly recommend this Magic Nano food. So go to Aquarium Co-op and order yourself some, or hit one of those retail partner stores maybe in your area. I'm sure they carry it as well. I highly recommend it, and like I said, one of my favorite fish foods. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and always remember to think outside the box and take a step back in the nature. I hope to see you next time here at Patty's Aquatics.